Hey everyone, this is Samantha from A Wealthy Hairstylist YouTube channel, and welcome back to my videos. First off, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I actually got a notification from YouTube this morning that I reached over 100 subscribers. Yay! Pretty awesome considering I've only been on YouTube for like almost 3 months. So it's awesome. I'm so happy that everyone is loving this content and I'm able to share some knowledge and tips from my experience from owning a salon to growing my clientele to making a significant income. And I just want to help all my fellow hairstylists be successful and be so successful to where I am. Like, there's so much knowledge to share. So today I'm actually going to go over my top 3 tips to prevent stylist burnout. Yes, I said burnout. We've all had those days, those weeks, months, year. Sometimes it's been a little bit more intense for others, but what is stylist burnout? So for me, a stylist burnout is to the point where you are exhausted and drained at the end of the week, or if you're starting to get anxiety when a client messages you that something needs to be fixed or tweaked, or let's say you're so overbooked that you can't get somebody in on your schedule when they want to get in, or if you have to fix something on a client and you can't get them on your schedule, and let's say you've been double booking and you're working super early in the morning and you're working till super late at night. You either can't be home with your partner, or you aren't there to pick up your kids from school or to help make dinner at home or tuck your kids or loved ones in bed at night. So these are all things that I have personally experienced, and I have made big changes within my clientele and how I run my business to where I do not feel this way and I do not have burnout, and I have time to still do my art and my craft as a hairstylist in my salon, but I also have time for my family, for my kids, for my loved ones, for my husband, and I'm able to enjoy myself on the weekends and to be able to disconnect from my job as a hairstylist. So my top 3 tips, here we go. First one to prevent burnout would be have a consistent schedule. Do not let your clients dictate when you work, what time you work, how long you work. You need to be super firm on your schedule. Know what time you start and know what time you end. So for me, I know I start at 8:30 or 9 a.m. in the morning, and then I definitely try to be done by 6 o'clock. So if I know I want to be out of the door by 6 p.m., my last color or extension install service is usually at 3 o'clock. I do not take anything later than a 3 p.m. booking. So, and I don't work Saturdays. And I know this could be a big change for some of you, and you might be afraid that you're going to lose some clientele, but you have to weigh out your health and your stability to be able to give great service to your clients versus the making money aspect. So when it gets to the point that you are super burned out, this is the time that you have to reevaluate what you need to do with your business. So the biggest thing is set a schedule. And your clients will have to adjust. You got to think of it as like you are a hair doctor. You know, if you're going to go to the dentist or the doctor's appointment, it's on the week. It's early in the morning, during the weekday, not on the weekends, and it's not late at night. So it's just like any other appointment that your client would normally make. So if they are that interested in seeing you, they will figure it out and make it work with their schedule. However, when I did start this process and I stopped working Saturdays and late evenings, yeah, there are some clients who just can't do it. They can't change their schedule. They can't come to see you. So if that's the case, then I always give my clients an option for a referral to someone else within my salon who I thought would be a great fit for my client. So rather than leaving your client high and dry, always give them a good recommendation for someone who you know would be a good fit, who could service your client well, who could either color or cut your client similar to how you do, and you know that those two would probably connect. And if that fellow stylist is in the salon at the time that they are, introduce them. Or I would always bring the stylist over and show them, like, hey, this is Lauren, this is normally what I do on her hair, she likes this. And I would communicate with the stylist, like, hey, you know what, I have no problem sharing my formula with you, so that way everything is consistent with how I color Lauren's hair. And and that's just an easier process and makes the client feel so much more comfortable with the transition. So that is the first part, setting your schedule. So number 2, to prevent burnout, is know and understand your pricing. Be consistent with your pricing and know why and what you are charging your clients before they even come into the door. So a lot of times, I know there's so many stylists that charge multiple clients who get the same service, all different pricing. So you have to understand why you're charging what you are charging, and to make it consistent if the client is consistently getting the same things. So I like to keep a client record book, and I write down every single time they come in, their formula, what I toned them, what I did for their root, what I did for their smudge, what I did for their end gloss, what didn't work, how their hair looked when they came back in. And I write down every single time what I charge my client. So that way when I pull up my book, my client card, my client record card for the services, I understand and know exactly what I'm charging every time they come to me. And if it is ever different, the client will know way in advance. So if you are changing your pricing or raising your pricing, you need to make sure you are very clear and transparent with all your clients moving forward in that process, and giving them enough time to decide if they are going to stay with you and pay your new pricing, or they're seeing you one more time and then they're being referred out. So be consistent with your pricing and understand your numbers. Big process with booking clients and having them stay consistently in your chair, and then booking new appointments for you in the future. My third one would be understand what you specialize in. Like, just do what you love to do. I know every once in a while a client will text you like, hey, can you cut my daughter's hair? Hey, can you squeeze in my husband while I'm getting my hair colored today? If you don't specialize in children's haircuts, or if you don't do men's haircuts, it's okay to say no. The client, they will be okay. They'll find someone else to cut their daughter's hair, or they'll find someone else to cut their husband's hair. I always would recommend out those services within my salon. So stay consistent with what you specialize in. Like me, I love natural lived-in colors. I love really bright blondes and rich brunettes. Vivids are not my jam. I don't really do them. But I have plenty of stylists in my salon that are fabulous at vivid colors. So if I have a client that wants something fun, I refer them out. So it's having confidence in what you do and what you specialize in, and staying consistent with that. So, and that's one way to be able to do a great service. Because if you do something that you're not comfortable in, you're not going to be confident in it, and you might not be happy with the end result. So do what you love and stay consistent with it, and stick to your guns about it, because don't ever let a client kind of dictate what you do behind the chair. So top three things is know your schedule, be consistent with your pricing, and stay consistent with the services that you offer. Know what you specialize in and understand why you specialize in what you do. So if you stay consistent with those 3 things, I definitely believe you will help prevent a burnout for any time throughout your business. So I hope these tips help you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you need any help or guidance with your business, with numbers and marketing, feel free to visit awealthyhairstylist.com and check out my online business course. You can access it at any time and work on the course anywhere you want. So I'm so excited to kind of get this going and to show you guys all the goodies to help you grow your business as a hairstylist. So thanks so much, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.